In the quietude of the spiritual realm, there exists a force, silent yet potent, that weaves the tapestry of human destiny. This force, as elucidated by the enigmatic Edgar Cayce, is known as karma. Not merely a concept of cause and effect, karma, in Cayce's teachings, is a profound and intricate system that governs the soul's journey through countless lifetimes. It is the invisible ink that records every choice, every action, and every thought, indelibly marking the spirit and shaping its future path. Cayce, often referred to as the sleeping prophet, delved into the depths of the Akashic records, the mystical compendium of all human events and actions, to reveal the interconnectedness of lives separated by time and space. In this vast spiritual ledger, every deed, whether kind or cruel, creates a ripple that echoes through eternity. These ripples, Cayce explained, coalesce to form the karmic pattern that dictates the circumstances of each subsequent incarnation. Imagine, if you will, the soul as a traveler, journeying through the vast landscape of time. Each step taken, each decision made, leaves an imprint upon the path. These imprints, invisible to the physical eye, are the karmic marks that guide the soul's future wanderings. They determine the terrain of the next journey, whether it be smooth and pleasant, or rugged and fraught with challenge. Thus, the soul's present is inexorably linked to its past, a continuous narrative written by its own deeds. In this contemplative journey, Cayce invites us to consider the profound implications of our actions. Each kindness, each cruelty, is not merely a fleeting moment, but a seed planted in the garden of eternity. These seeds, nurtured by the soul's essence, bloom into the circumstances of future lives. The family into which one is born, the culture, the era, all are carefully chosen classrooms for the soul's evolution, selected by the wisdom of karma. Yet, this ancient law is not a punishment, but a guide, a teacher urging the soul towards enlightenment. It is a call to reflection, to mindfulness, to understanding the deep spiritual consequences of our actions. As we stand at the precipice of this mystery, Cayce's teachings beckon us to pause, to contemplate the invisible marks we leave upon the world, and to consider the spiritual destiny we forge with each choice we make. In the silence of our contemplation, let us ponder the unseen forces that have shaped our present, and let us marvel at the profound dance of cause and effect that is the soul's journey through eternity. For in understanding karma, we begin to unravel the mystery of our own existence, and perhaps catch a glimpse of the path that lies before us. In the intricate dance of cosmic justice, karma plays a pivotal role, a role that Edgar Cayce elucidated with profound insight. It is not merely a punitive force, but a guiding one, sculpting the path of each soul through successive lifetimes. According to Cayce, karma is the cumulative energy of our deeds, both beneficent and maleficent, that accompanies us from one existence to the next, shaping not only the circumstances of our subsequent lives, but also the very essence of our being. This spiritual ledger of karmic debts and credits is far from simplistic. Rather, it is a complex interweaving of choices and consequences that transcend individual lifetimes. Cayce taught that every act of kindness, every moment of cruelty, every decision made in love or fear, creates a ripple in the cosmic fabric. These ripples, like invisible threads, intertwine to form the tapestry of our spiritual destiny. They determine the lessons we need to learn, the challenges we must face, and the blessings we are granted in our future incarnations. This karmic blueprint, unique to each soul, ensures that every experience serves a higher purpose, nudging us closer to spiritual enlightenment. Consider the life you are living now. Ponder the trials you have faced, the joys you have known, the people who have crossed your path. Cayce would urge you to look beyond the surface, to see these elements not as random occurrences, but as echoes of past lives, as opportunities for growth and redemption. That stranger who crossed your path and changed your life forever. Perhaps they were a familiar soul from a past existence, returning to help you learn a lesson left unfinished. That inexplicable talent or fear you possess. It could be a residue of experiences from a lifelong past, etched deeply into your soul. Reflect on this. Could the circumstances of your birth, the family you were born into, the culture and era that shaped your upbringing, be mere coincidences? Or are they intricate pieces of a karmic puzzle, deliberately chosen by your soul to facilitate your spiritual evolution. Cayce would argue the latter, reminding us that every aspect of our lives is a manifestation of our karmic legacy. In this contemplative journey, one cannot help but feel a sense of intrigue and mystery. The notion that our present is an echo of our past and a foundation for our future invites us to consider our actions more mindfully. It beckons us to ponder the unseen influences that have led us to our current circumstances, and to embrace the idea that our choices today will shape our destinies tomorrow. As you delve deeper into the enigma of karma, consider this: every moment is an opportunity to create positive ripples in your karmic journey. Every act of love, every selfless deed, every lesson learned is a step forward in your spiritual evolution. So let us pause, reflect, and embrace the mysteries of our existence. For in the grand tapestry of life, every thread counts, every color matters, and every knot ties us to our past and future. In the words of Cayce, for each soul is a book of life, writing its own story, forming its own destiny, as it journeys from eternity to eternity. In the vast tapestry of cosmic existence, each soul weaves its journey through countless lifetimes, guided by the intricate threads of karma. Edgar Cayce, the renowned mystic, revealed that the families and environments into which souls are born are not mere coincidences, but deliberate choices shaped by karmic necessity. This perspective, both mysterious and revelatory, invites a deeper contemplation of the spiritual journey that each soul undertakes. According to Cayce, the selection of one's family and surroundings in a new incarnation is a meticulous process, governed by the lessons the soul needs to learn and the debts it must repay. Each soul, burdened or blessed by its karmic history, chooses a familial context that will provide the optimal conditions for spiritual growth. This choice is not arbitrary but is a profound decision made in the interlife, where the soul reviews its past actions and their consequences. Historical accounts of reincarnation, such as those documented in ancient Hindu texts and the writings of Pythagoras, echo Cayce's insights. These narratives illustrate how souls return to environments that mirror their unresolved karmic issues, offering them opportunities to rectify past mistakes and evolve spiritually. For instance, a soul that struggled with compassion in a previous life might choose to be born into a family where empathy and care are paramount, thereby fostering the development of this virtue. The implications of these choices are profound. The familial ties and circumstances a soul selects are not merely backdrops to its earthly existence, but are integral to its spiritual curriculum. Each interaction, each challenge, and each moment of joy or sorrow within the family unit serves as a lesson, a test, or a reward, all orchestrated by the karmic design. This intricate dance of cause and effect is a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all actions and the eternal quest for balance. Consider the profound question: how do your current familial ties and surroundings reflect the karmic lessons you have chosen to learn? Ponder the deeper significance of the relationships and environments that shape your life. In doing so, you may uncover the spiritual growth that awaits you, hidden within the fabric of your daily existence. Reflect on the patterns and challenges that recur in your life, for they are the echoes of your karmic journey, guiding you towards enlightenment and understanding. In the vast tapestry of human existence, there exists a profound spiritual mechanism that governs our earthly experiences, the concept of spiritual lessons. These lessons, according to the enigmatic Edgar Cayce, are not merely incidental occurrences, but integral components of our soul's journey, intricately linked to the karmic weight we carry from past lives. This karmic burden, a culmination of every choice and action from previous incarnations, shapes the contours of our present reality, dictating the patterns and challenges that manifest in our lives. Cayce revealed that these spiritual lessons are not isolated events but recurring themes that persist until they are recognized and understood. Each soul in its quest for spiritual evolution encounters these lessons repeatedly, often in varied forms, until the necessary wisdom is gleaned. This repetition is not a form of punishment, but a compassionate nudge from the universe, guiding us toward enlightenment. For instance, a soul that struggled with compassion in a past life might find itself in circumstances that demand empathy and understanding in the present, urging it to cultivate this virtue. The karmic weight, therefore, is not a static entity, but a dynamic force that evolves with each life lesson learned. It is a silent architect, designing the blueprint of our lives, from the familial ties we form to the environments we inhabit. Each challenge, each heartache, and each triumph is a brushstroke on the canvas of our spiritual growth, a testament to the profound interplay between our past actions and our present reality. Viewers are encouraged to reflect on their own lives, to scrutinize the recurring patterns and challenges that seem to persist despite their best efforts. What lessons might these patterns be trying to impart? What karmic weight might be influencing these circumstances? By acknowledging and understanding these spiritual lessons, one can begin to break free from negative cycles, embracing the true essence of their soul's journey. In this contemplative narrative, Cayce's insights serve as a beacon, illuminating the path towards spiritual liberation. They invite us to consider that our lives are not a series of random events, but a carefully orchestrated symphony of spiritual growth. As we delve deeper into the mystery of karma, we uncover not just the secrets of our past lives, but the keys to our future evolution. In the sprawling landscape of spiritual inquiry, one of the most elusive and misunderstood concepts remains that of karma and its role in shaping our destinies. Edgar Cayce, the renowned mystic, often delved into the intricacies of this ancient principle, revealing a depth that many struggle to comprehend. The societal perceptions surrounding reincarnation and karma are often clouded by misinterpretations and oversimplifications, leading to a superficial understanding that does little to illuminate the true significance of these spiritual mechanisms. Historically, the concept of karma has been entwined with various religious and philosophical traditions, each offering its unique interpretation. In Hinduism, karma is seen as the cumulative result of one's actions, determining the circumstances of future lives. Buddhism, too, embraces the idea of karmic consequence, but with a focus on the intent behind actions. These rich spiritual tapestries, however, often become distorted in modern discourse, reduced to mere notions of reward and punishment. Such simplifications fail to capture the profound complexity of karma as a force that shapes not just individual lives, but the collective human experience. Cayce's insights into karma went beyond these traditional views, emphasizing that every choice and action leaves an indelible mark on the soul. These marks, invisible yet potent, guide the soul's journey through successive lifetimes. The mystery deepens when one considers that the circumstances of one's birth, the family, the place, the challenges, are not arbitrary but are intricately woven by the threads of past karmic deeds. This revelation challenges the very fabric of our understanding, inviting us to see life not as a series of random events, but as a carefully orchestrated symphony of cause and effect. The misunderstandings surrounding karma often stem from a lack of spiritual depth in contemporary thought. In a world driven by materialism and immediate gratification, the idea of actions having consequences that span lifetimes can seem abstract and distant. Yet, it is precisely this recognition that holds the key to personal empowerment and growth. By acknowledging the karmic weight we carry, we can begin to understand the recurring patterns in our lives, not as punishments, but as opportunities for spiritual evolution. To embrace these karmic truths is to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It is to see the challenges of life not as obstacles, but as lessons designed to help us grow. Cayce's teachings encourage us to look beyond the surface, to delve into the depths of our souls, and to recognize the interconnectedness of all our actions. In doing so, we not only gain a deeper understanding of our spiritual journey, but also find the strength to break free from the cycles that bind us. Reflect on the patterns in your own life. Consider the challenges you face and the lessons they might hold. By embracing the mystery of karma, you open the door to a deeper understanding of your spiritual path and the profound purpose behind every experience. In the quietude of spiritual contemplation, one may stumble upon a profound realization, a spark that ignites the journey of awakening. Edgar Cayce, the enigmatic seer, elucidated this process as a recognition of one's karmic path, a roadmap etched by the cumulative choices and actions of past lives. This awakening, he revealed, is not a momentary epiphany, but a gradual transformation that unravels the mysteries of one's purpose and intentions in life. Cayce's insights illustrated that the first steps towards awakening often manifest as subtle stirrings within the soul, a gentle nudge that guides one towards introspection. These initial inklings may appear as recurring patterns in life, or as inexplicable emotions that surface without warning. As one begins to acknowledge these signs, a deeper understanding of the karmic journey emerges, revealing a tapestry woven with threads of past experiences and learned lessons. In this contemplative state, individuals may start to question the underlying currents that have shaped their lives. Why are certain challenges presented repeatedly? What are the lessons hidden within these trials? Cayce suggested that these queries are the keys that unlock the doors to spiritual growth. Each question, each reflection brings one closer to comprehending the intricate dance of karma and its role in orchestrating the symphony of life. As awakening deepens, a transformation occurs in one's understanding of purpose. What once seemed like random occurrences begin to reveal themselves as deliberate steps on a karmic path. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of intentionality, where every action and decision is seen as an opportunity to evolve spiritually. Cayce emphasized that this enlightenment is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. Consider, for a moment, your own experiences. Have there been instances where you felt a profound resonance with a particular place, person, or event? Could these be echoes of past lives, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of your karmic path? Cayce invites us to ponder these questions, to embrace the mystery and allow it to illuminate our spiritual journey. In the tranquil realm of contemplation, the concept of spiritual awakening unfolds as a process of recognizing one's karmic path. It is a journey that transforms our understanding of purpose and intentions, guiding us towards a deeper connection with our spiritual selves. As you reflect on these insights, consider how your own experiences may be part of a larger karmic narrative, one that holds the key to your spiritual evolution. Allow these thoughts to inspire a profound contemplation, inviting you to consider new perspectives on your journey through life and beyond. In the contemplative journey of understanding karmic law, one of the most transformative tools revealed by Edgar Cayce is the power of forgiveness. This is not merely a social courtesy, but a profound spiritual act that can lighten the karmic burdens that weigh heavy on the soul. Forgiveness in Cayce's teachings is a healing balm that transcends time and space, echoing through lifetimes and shaping our spiritual evolution. Cayce illustrated this through stories of individuals who, in recognizing and forgiving the misdeeds of their past, whether their own or others, found solace and liberation. One such account tells of a soul who in a past life had caused great suffering. In its subsequent incarnation, this soul was drawn to those it had wronged, not by coincidence, but by the karmic pull of unresolved debts. It was only through the act of forgiveness, both seeking and granting, that the soul could untangle the karmic knots that bound it to its past. This forgiveness did not alter the past, but it transformed the future, allowing the soul to progress on its spiritual path unencumbered. The act of forgiveness, Cayce taught, is not a sign of weakness or acquiescence, but a testament to the strength of the spirit. It is the recognition that all actions, good or ill, are opportunities for growth. By forgiving, we do not condone the actions that caused harm, but we release their power over us. This release is akin to lifting a heavy weight, allowing the soul to rise above the entanglements of past lives and move forward with grace. In this contemplative light, consider the personal experiences of forgiveness in your own life. Reflect on the moments when you chose to forgive, or when forgiveness was extended to you. Ponder the transformative power of these acts and the subtle shifts they brought to your spiritual journey. This reflection is not just an intellectual exercise, but a spiritual practice that can illuminate the karmic path you tread. As we move forward, it is essential to understand that forgiveness is not a single act, but a continuous practice. It is a commitment to spiritual growth and a recognition of the interconnectedness of all souls. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into how meditation and mindfulness can further facilitate this understanding, encouraging self-awareness and a deeper connection to our karmic footprints. For now, let the contemplative energy of forgiveness stir within you, inviting a deeper understanding of your spiritual evolution. In the quietude of introspective practices such as meditation and mindfulness, Edgar Cayce perceived a profound pathway to understanding the intricacies of karma. These ancient disciplines, he contended, illuminate the subtle motivations that underlie human action, thereby unveiling the karmic forces that sculpt our spiritual trajectory. Through meditation, one enters a sanctum of self-awareness, a realm where the ego's chatter is silenced and the whispers of the soul are amplified. It is within this stillness that individuals may begin to discern the true intent behind their actions, unmasking the karmic residue accumulated over lifetimes. Cayce advised that mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in each moment, fosters a keen awareness of one's thoughts, feelings, and actions. By cultivating this acute consciousness, individuals can start to recognize the patterns that govern their behavior, patterns that are often deeply rooted in past lives. This recognition is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is a spiritual awakening that enables one to see the ripple effect of their actions on the canvas of eternity. In his readings, Cayce often emphasized the importance of these practices in understanding and navigating one's karmic journey. He suggested that through mindfulness, individuals can learn to act with greater compassion and wisdom, thereby mitigating the karmic debts that might otherwise burden their future incarnations. By becoming more mindful, one can consciously create positive karma, sowing seeds of benevolence that will bear fruit in this life and beyond. Consider the story of a soul who, through mindfulness, recognized a recurring pattern of impatience and anger. As this individual delved deeper into their psyche, they uncovered memories of a past life, where these traits had caused significant harm. With this newfound awareness, they committed to cultivating patience and understanding, thereby transforming their karmic path. To those exploring the mysteries of karma, Cayce would encourage the incorporation of meditation and mindfulness into their daily lives. These practices, he affirmed, are not luxuries but necessities for spiritual growth. They are the lanterns that light the way through the labyrinth of karma, revealing the interconnectedness of all actions and the profound responsibility that comes with free will. Reflect, then, on the potential of these spiritual techniques to transform your understanding of karma. Ponder the karmic footprints you are leaving in this lifetime, and consider how mindfulness can guide you towards a more enlightened path. For in the stillness of meditation and the awareness of mindfulness, the tapestry of karma unfolds, revealing the divine order that governs our spiritual evolution. In the intricate tapestry of spiritual existence, Edgar Cayce revealed that the threads of karma not only shape individual destinies, but also interweave the fates of all souls. This interconnectedness, a profound and often overlooked aspect of karmic law, illustrates how each person's actions and choices reverberate through the spiritual realm, influencing the lives of others in seen and unseen ways. This web of spiritual relationships transcends the boundaries of individual lives, creating a complex matrix of cause and effect that spans across time and space. Cayce quote:"S readings often highlighted historical examples to elucidate this concept. For instance, he spoke of ancient civilizations where the actions of a single ruler could uplift or devastate entire populations, creating karmic ripples that affected generations. The pharaohs of Egypt, with their monumental decisions, left indelible marks on the collective karma of their people, shaping not only their own spiritual journeys, but also those of their subjects. This interconnectedness was not limited to the powerful. Even the humblest of souls contributed to the karmic tapestry, their actions echoing through the lives of others in subtle yet significant ways. The implications of this interconnectedness are vast and profound, particularly in the realms of personal responsibility and empathy. If each soul's karma is intrinsically linked to others, then every action carries a weight that extends beyond the self. This understanding invites a deeper sense of responsibility, not just for one's own spiritual evolution, but for the collective growth of all souls. Empathy in this context becomes not just a moral virtue, but a spiritual necessity, a recognition of the shared journey that all souls undertake. Consider the life of Joan of Arc, whose actions and sacrifices not only altered the course of French history, but also created a karmic legacy that resonated through the lives of countless individuals. Her courage and conviction, born from a deep sense of divine purpose, exemplify how one soul's karma can inspire and uplift others, creating a ripple effect of spiritual growth and awakening. Reflecting on these historical examples, one is invited to contemplate the karmic threads that bind their own relationships. How do our actions and choices impact those around us, and how are we in turn influenced by the karma of others? This contemplation is not merely an intellectual exercise but a spiritual practice that can deepen our understanding of the interconnectedness of all souls. In this light, Cayce's teachings encourage a shift in perspective, from viewing karma as an individual burden to recognizing it as a shared responsibility. This understanding fosters a sense of unity and empathy, a realization that our spiritual journeys are not solitary paths but interwoven narratives in the grand tapestry of existence. As we navigate the complexities of life and karma, let us reflect on the profound interconnectedness that binds us all, and strive to create positive ripples that uplift not just ourselves, but the collective soul of humanity. In the vast tapestry of cosmic design, Edgar Cayce illuminated the intricate dance of karma, a force that weaves the destiny of each soul through the eternities. As we have traversed the spiritual landscapes of Cayce's insights, we have seen how every choice, every action, leaves an indelible mark on the soul's journey, shaping the contours of future lives with an unseen yet potent hand. It is through this lens that we come to understand the profound interconnectedness of all beings, a web of spiritual relationships that transcends the boundaries of individual existence. The journey of a soul striving for enlightenment is not one of happenstance but of deliberate evolution, guided by the accumulated wisdom and depths of karmic lessons. Each life, with its unique challenges and triumphs, presents an opportunity for growth, a chance to reconcile the past and forge a path towards spiritual awakening. The circumstances of one's birth, the family into which one is born, the trials and tribulations faced, these are not mere coincidences but carefully orchestrated elements designed to facilitate the soul's progression. As we reflect on Cayce's teachings, we are invited to embrace a holistic view of life, one that encompasses personal growth, karmic lessons, and spiritual awakening. This perspective encourages us to see our earthly existence not as a series of isolated events, but as a continuous narrative, a story of the soul's evolution. Each encounter, each relationship is a thread in the karmic web, a connection that echoes through lifetimes, binding us to one another in a dance of mutual growth and responsibility. In this contemplative journey, we are called to consider our own paths, to reflect on the choices we have made and the lessons we have learned. The complexities of life and karma, though daunting, offer a profound sense of hope and inspiration. For in understanding the intricacies of karma, we gain the power to shape our destinies, to transform our lives into a testament of spiritual evolution. Thus, as we navigate the labyrinth of existence, let us foster a sense of empathy and personal responsibility, recognizing that our actions ripple through the fabric of reality, touching not only our own lives, but the lives of others. Let us embrace the journey of spiritual evolution, guided by the wisdom of Edgar Cayce, and strive towards enlightenment amidst the challenges of earthly existence. For in doing so, we not only illuminate our own paths, but also cast a light that guides others on their journeys, creating a brighter, more compassionate world.